Alright guys, thank you for checking out the Stormtopia.com, the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. Of course, looking towards the storm potential, this is January 2nd, Sunday update. Now, the polar vortex right now, again, as we talked about in yesterday's video, crucial to how the storm pans out. It looks like right now that the storm we were watching yesterday, what it's essentially going to do is that it's going to slide a little south, okay? And what we're going to see here is, in between the rain-snow line and DC, which is basically what I said yesterday, that south of DC is your snow, then that's where we're looking for this potential of some snow. Not saying everyone south of DC will see snow, but I'm just saying that north of DC you won't, okay, from this storm. Now, what's interesting here is it looks like the coming close to the polar vortex and Alberta Clipper is going to come southeast, right? But it's from such a cold environment, it's like 15 to 1 snow ratios, that it's actually referred to as an Arctic Clipper, okay? And the concern becomes with this Arctic Clipper, will it bomb out south of New England, okay, into the Bay of Maine, and create a big snowstorm, and really raise a ruckus here for portions of New England into parts of the northern Appalachians? The answer is definitely possible, because I mean, I'll show you some of the different products here. I'll start you off with the JMA model. It's not an accurate model, but it does show what I'm talking about here. Here it is, developing the storm. There's the Arctic Clipper moving southeast, and then it really bombs into a 975 millibar low. Possible blizzard conditions here for portions of New England. Okay, and then I'll show you the GFS model, and this is actually from the 0Z run of today. I use the 0Z, not the 6Z, because the 0Z has the RAYOB data, but anyway, yeah guys, I mean, it's just a little bit of maybe some light snow north of DC, but the real stuff, south of DC, and then you look at the storm developing. There's the Arctic Clipper, and here's the polar vortex, and you see, it's going to get really cold, by the way, up in the Midwest, probably like below -20, okay? And there's the storm, it moves southeast, bombs, okay? And, you know, alright, so one of my concerns here for the storm is something that's picked up namely on the DJX. You see where the heaviest snow kind of falls on the DJX in between eastern Mass and Maine. Alright, and I find this interesting because what we might see here is with a negatively tilted trough in here, okay, we might see what we saw around this time last year, which is an inverted trough or a Norlon trough, which would enhance any precipitation intensity that was already here, okay, from eastern Mass into Maine. So that's just something that we're going to have to watch here, a possible Norlon trough, but it's just a little while out to really position it accurately, and etc. Now, in terms of the teleconnections right now, I'll show you the NAO. Looks to be negative, rising, but negative. The AO is really going to be tanking after this event, but still negative during it. The BNA is going to be negative, negative, negative. So, alright, that concludes our weather update. Now, what I encourage you guys to do is to go to Stormtopia.com on Facebook. So, on Facebook, what you need to do, guys, is go to Stormtopia.com, okay, and then when you get to our page, feel free to share a status update, ask any question about the storm. So, how much snow do you expect for DC? Okay, an example question, and then you click share or post or whatever, and you know what, you can get, we'll try to get back on the answers so we can have a fun weather discussion on the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. So, highly invite all of you to go there. So that's it for now. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.